John O'Groats in Scotland to St David's in Wales. So here I am outside the St David's Cathedral down at the tip of Wales, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to make two little videos here just because of the expanse of what we're looking at. But behind me you can see the old cathedral, abbey, and then the new one that was built in the 12th century. Now, St David's is the smallest city in the UK for population wise, that is. I mean, it's just a little village really. Well, it's just a little village. Sorry, I apologise to the former Queen there who made it, give it city status. But, you know, it's usually a rule in the UK, isn't it? If there's a cathedral, that you make it a city. Well, anyway, there's I think it's about 1,700 people stay here in the city of St David's. I think the smallest city per geographical footprint would probably be somewhere in the city of London, the town centre somewhere there. But this is the smallest per area per population, and it's been here since the 5th and 6th century. And in fact, St David, who this place is named after and started, is the only patron saint in the UK who's actually born in the native country that is patron saint of, which is quite an interesting point, because if you think about it, St Andrew wasn't born in Scotland, was he? Is he not one of the followers of Jesus? And then was not St Patrick, who's not Irish, is he? I think he went from Northumberland to Ireland, didn't he? So, which just goes to show that some of the patron saints of the UK are actually from different countries that they've been made the patron saint of. But you know, the word saint, it just means holy. Perhaps it even means just to be different, you know, from the word hagios, I think, in the Hebrew. And it just means that people that are a little bit different to everybody else, not given over to following cultural rules as much as they're supposed to be given over to following the rules of this guy, or the principles that this guy Jesus of Nazareth laid down, you know, the Beatitudes. Hey, you know, he says, he that hears my words and builds his life upon them is building his life for his home upon rock, that when the storms and the trials come, that house will stand. Now, storms and trials definitely come, and for those that you know me, you know that yourself, and some of you here have had storms and trials in your life as well. You know, you can't have life without suffering. I mean, the two go hand in hand. You can't have love without suffering as well. But I tell you what, I think I might walk up the stairs, take a few heart pills from here to the top, but take a film from up the top. But what a beautiful day. Somebody said, you're not going to St David's to film your Bill. Not today. It's going to be chucking it down with rain. Well, I'm telling you, I think I've just been blessed for a little while with no rain. I'm exhausted already. I'm not even started walking up this hill yet. It's going down looks a lot easier than going up, you know. So, but isn't that so? You know, going down is a lot easier than going up. It's quite hard to climb up. It's easy to fall and run down. But you know something, I kind of think if you go down on your knees when you get up, you're always a better person. And once you've had a word of prayer, things change. Maybe not change sometimes circumstantially, but certainly change in your inner self, in that somehow in your prayer and you've been still before God. God has given you the insight, the fortitude, the wherewithal to be able to deal with what you're facing. So Wales has given us some tremendous people. Look, as he spins around the graveyard, it's given us a lot of great people. Given us Tom Jones, not unusual to be loved by anyone. Yeah, okay. What that song? The green grass of home. What a really sad, miserable song that is, but he made it famous, didn't he? You know. How you doing, sir? All right?
No, I'm here.
But you know, I'm thinking the same thing as I'm going up. But then there's Shirley Bassey, she was Welsh, wasn't she? Anthony Hopkins. Put on my Welsh accent now. Have a little rest halfway up. But it's quite an amazing piece of monastic, ecclesiastical architecture. In fact, that looks like beehives over there. Is that beehives? Looks like it. Anyway, I'll take a picture when I get to the top. So, yeah, saints. The Bible calls Christians the saints of the Most High God, doesn't it? It doesn't say you've had a religious institution to say you're a saint. Apparently, all you need is to love God, follow the teachings of Christ, be born again, and you're a saint. And that's it, you know. I kind of feel like I'm a saint climbing all these stairs, I'll tell you now. But it really is quite something to behold. And I would certainly worth coming here for a visit. I wonder if they allow me to take pictures on the inside. I remember I was in Winchester Cathedral many years ago, and a bloke was taking pictures in the cathedral next to a pillar that said, "Please don't take photographs in the cathedral." And he says it's easier to get forgiveness than it is to get permission. I've often quoted that, but try not to live by that principle. Anyway, good talking to you, and I'll be back in a moment. Take a picture.